What we are seeing is the government of Canada itself is spiraling out of control right before our eyes and at the very worst time.
November 15, 2015. Justin Trudeau was elected Prime Minister of Canada. His reign, whether good or bad, has persisted for 9 years. For some Canadians, those 9 years may have felt like 90.
Fortunately, I think we all need to realize when our time is up, and I think his time is up. And in order to preserve his legacy, he should just simply gracefully bow away and give the Liberal Party a fair chance.
Oh, not confident at all. No, I think it's time for him to go.
I'm still confident because better than voting for some, the devil that you don't know.
Well, I think that he's going to lose any vote he participates in. I think that the most likely, or I guess the best scenario given my political views, would be for him to step down and to have somebody else go against Poilievre, because I think up to Poilievre at this stage, he's going to lose.
Not confident at all.
How come?
It's because he ruined our country, so we're not happy. Hopefully there's an election and soon coming up.
This is a challenging time in the world, and I know families are squeezed in a whole bunch of ways, which is why we need to look for reasons to be optimistic about the present and the future. And certainly with inflation finally coming down to pre-pandemic levels, with interest rates coming down as well, there's a lot to feel optimistic about it, particularly when we look at the overall situation of our economy, which is predicted to grow faster than most of our peers, including faster than the United States next year, where we have the lowest deficit in the G7. We're drawing in foreign direct investment to create jobs and opportunities in Canada at a faster rate than most of our other peer countries. So there's lots of big reasons to be positive about the economy, but at the same time, Canadians are squeezed. People are hurting. People need direct help, and that's why we've been stepping up as a government on many, many different initiatives that are making a huge difference in the cost of living for Canadian families. Here in PEI, childcare has come down to $10 a day. We've created spaces. This was through great leadership and partnership with the government of Prince Edward Island to actually deliver childcare in a way that's supporting Canadians here in PEI, but right across the country as well. We've moved forward on a dental program that has already helped 1 million people, most of them seniors, being able to access dental care, some for the first time in years.
Yeah, Trudeau says dental care for the first time in years. Let's just see when this video was posted. Ah, yes. Now let's see who's been running Canada as the Canadian Prime Minister since 2015. Oh, right. Funny how that works, isn't it? It's certainly interesting. I guess Trudeau wasn't teaching math during his time as an educator.
That we reached an agreement on the school food program with Prince Edward Island. We announced $1 billion for a national school food program, which is all about putting that money directly in school food programs, in school districts and schools right across the country. And the agreement that we've come to with Prince Edward Island is focused on delivering thousands more nutritious meals to kids across the island over the coming years. It's about $7 million over the next 3 years. That means more snacks, more breakfasts, more supports for more kids across the island.
We also stood against our school foods program that's going to help 400,000 more kids across the country have full bellies as they start their school day. These are investments that they're opposed to, that we are there to help Canadians with.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, it's a school food program that has not served a single solitary meal, even though it was promised 3 years ago. What he's feeding is bureaucracy, not children. And if all of his spending were working, then why is it that Food Banks Canada reports today that 25% of young adults had to go to a food bank in 3 months alone, and 2 million Canadians are lined up every month? Mr. Speaker, with so many empty stomachs, isn't it just a little bit wacko to be raising carbon taxes on farmers and food?
That isn't the only thing that seems off about the Honourable Justin Trudeau. He may be the very definition of irony.
Registering your guns is just the first step towards taking away guns from everyone.
that's never going to happen because here in Canada we have a culture that has grown up with guns and that respects the need.
From today forward, it is no longer legal to buy, sell, or transfer a handgun in Canada.
I think you all know that I've always felt the 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
Hello everyone. This week is Mental Health Week. I know this has been an extremely difficult year for everyone. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed our lives drastically. Many have experienced increased stress and anxiety. But I want you to know that you're not alone. And as a government, we're here to help.
In conclusion, I think Poilievre hit it right on the head.
What we are seeing is the government of Canada itself is spiraling out of control.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more.